Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Karmalim bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. Don Bosco is well here. It is Father Gino Sella, director of the Salesian House of Forger, to open the conference Child Educational Poverty, Reflections and Experiences, which today in the Sacred Heart Institute of Forger has started the activities of the new housing community, Casa Gio. The community will welcome in a residential way 10 adolescents injured by family experiences, children who need educational recovery but also unaccompanied foreign children. The family home will be managed by the Salesian Association Piccoli Passi Grandi Sogni Apps, which in Poyo is present with 3 other educational communities for minors in the Salesian homes of Bari, Sister Nino and Corigliano de Otranto, and has been financed by the Don Bosco Nel Mondo Foundation, the Salesian headquarters, the Salesian for Social APS, and a contribution from the Poyo region. The Salesians of Spain are organizing the activities of the Salesian Summer. 13,000 participants of various ages are expected, accompanied by about 1,400 animators and Salesians. Despite the limitations caused by the pandemic, the offer is wide and varied. Ordinary camps with overnight stays and urban camps are the main proposal. The goal is to create a lively atmosphere of conviviality through games, sports, educational activities, workshops, cultural visits, excursion in nature, and specifically technological campuses, language immersion, work and pilgrimage experiences along the way of St. James were also organized. In addition to youth centers, Salesian social platforms develop activities for the target groups such as camps, excursion, workshops, and vocational training courses. The Salesian Province Sacred Heart of India Bangalore INK, the Provincial Planning and Development Office BREDS and the Youth Commission of the Archdiocese of Bangalore led by the Salesian Father Anil Dessa are continuing to work in unity of purpose and with variety of initiatives to help the population affected by COVID-19 and its consequences. Here's an account of the work carried out in the last 2 weeks by the young volunteers under the guidance of Don Dessa, as well as the activities carried out by BREDS directly and through the works of INK. At the Don Bosco Degree College in Chitradurga, a day of vaccination was organized on July 3rd. The same initiative in drive-in mode was carried out in collaboration with the government of the Indian state of Kerala, also at the Salesian house of Vaduthala, but in a stable form. Started at the end of May, it is still underway with an average of about 100 vaccinated per day and over 7,000 beneficiaries overall so far. On July 15, from the parish Our Lady of Mercy of Suwalki entrusted the Salesians, the 31st International Pilgrimage to the Shrine Ostra Brahma, Our Lady of Mercy in Vilnius, Lithuania began. The Mass for the beginning of the pilgrimage was presided over by Monsignor Dirzi Mazur, Bishop of the Diocese of Elk. Until next July 24th, over 200 faithful will walk almost 300 kilometers in a spirit of prayer and sharing. The Integrated National Team ENI of the Salesian Youth Movement MGS of Venezuela met again in presence after a year. From 2nd to 5th July, the participants were able to reflect, evaluate and plan the educational pastoral action that young people carry out in the various Salesian works and meet the zonal teams. In order to continue working and coordinating the future of the MGS, the members of the ENI were accompanied by the delegate for Youth Ministry of the Salesian Province of Venezuela, Father George Bastidas, and by some other members of the Salesian family. The Don Bosco Development Centre, the body responsible for the social development initiatives of the Salesian Province of Sri Lanka, LKC, with the help of parish priests and village officials, has identified 400 needy families infected with COVID-19 in the provinces of the north and east of the country. Since April 2021, these families have received 3 food distribution. Each kit contains 5 kg of rice, 2 kg of wheat flour, 1 kg of sugar, 1 kg of potatoes, 1 kg of onions, 500 grams of legumes and other foods. We are all here to build the kingdom of God, said Salesian Cardinal Cristobal Lopez Romero, Archbishop of Rabat, during his visit to Concepcion, where he was declared illustrious citizen in a ceremony of tribute to the presence of local authorities in front of the monument of Mary Help of Christians. Building the kingdom of God means building a world, a city, a family where these 6 things reign: peace, justice, freedom, life, truth, and above all, love. When these 6 things reigned in a city or in a family, then it can be said that the kingdom of God is present there, said the Salesian Cardinal. Finally, he urged everyone to be builders of the kingdom of God, starting from homes and extending to educational, social, and political institutions. During his presence in the city, he greeted people, groups, and delegations who participated in the event and had the opportunity to meet the family of Oscar Dennis, kidnapped on September 9, 2020. A missionary encounters more than one miracle throughout his experience. For a man who is 80 years old, 60 as a Salesian coadjutor, 46 as a missionary between Asia and Africa, there was certainly more than one moment that had happened had the flavor of the providential intervention of God the Father. This is the experience of Andrea Camino, an electronic expert when electronics was still a mystery to most, a teacher, but also a coordinator of projects that focus on the construction of professional schools in various countries. His first destination outside Italy from Turin of the Agnelli Institute, where he had entered as a teacher in 1961, was in 1975 Philippines, with the population that, in spite of the occupations, first Spanish and then American, preferred to use in the current dialogues the old local idiom Tagalog instead of Spanish or English. On July 15, we remember the World Day of Youth Skills. The pandemic, unfortunately, has negatively affected the education and work of young people. Young people between the ages of 15 and 24 have been affected by the COVID-19 crisis even more severely than adults. Globally, youth employment fell by 8.7% in 2020 compared to 3.7% for adults. The percentage of needs those young people not engaged in study, work or training is over 22%. It is estimated that 86% of apprentices and 83% of interns trainees have stopped training. The Salesian in the 3,643 schools and in the almost 1,000 vocational training centers are committed to stemming this problem. Salesian formation, in fact, provides young people with the practical skills to study and subsequently enter the world of work. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has appointed Father Raj Maria Susai as a member of the Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. Father Maria Susai, by this order of the governor, has become a member of a constitutional commission mandated by the Indian Constitution and has executive powers. Father Maria Susai belongs to the Salesian province of Trichy and currently is the rector of the Salesian Institute of Philosophy, Jina Nodaya in Yercaud, Salem. He is a distinguished developmental and media educationist, graduated from the Institute of Social Sciences, the Erasmus University of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, has a bachelor degree in journalism, public administration and criminology. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.